So what's your favorite thing about getting adjusted? Hello everybody and welcome to the Hälsa Health Show, where we help you and animals play at 100%. Today we have a very special guest with us, Dr. Louise Edwards. Dr. Edwards has been a part of Hälsa for 2.5 years now and has served the surrounding community in Godalming incredibly well. And so many hundreds of people, and we love having you as a part of our team. But today's show is more about the other side of chiropractic that people may not know. So Dr. Louise is also a veterinary chiropractor. Now, I didn't even know that that's a thing. So can you tell us about that?
Yes, so with animals, it's really, really important to also get them adjusted, as important as humans, because they have the same structures underneath in their body. They have a spine and they have a nervous system. So it's really, really important to look at that as well.
Excellent. So how did you get into it? How or why did you become an animal chiropractor?
So I actually originally got into human chiropractic because I wanted to be an animal chiropractor. So I originally, I saw loads of animals benefiting from chiropractic, and then I wanted to do it. So you had to go through human training to do that, and then further post registration training in animals. So that's really how.
Yeah. So under what circumstances would you adjust an animal? Like, how do you know that an animal needs an adjustment?
So there's several things that would tell you that an animal needs adjustment. One is their behaviour is just slightly off. So they're refusing to jump into the car or jump on and off the sofa and things like that. Another quite obvious thing is an animal having a limp. So they go lame, and it can be through an injury or trauma or anything like that. So
yeah. And then what are the benefits of adjusting an animal? I assume it's very similar to humans as well, the effect of the adjustment?
Yeah, so it stimulates the nervous system, it gets the joints functioning and mobility through the whole spine, and it really just benefits them in general wellness, and also getting the dysfunctional joints moving as well.
So how do you go about it? I know from a human chiropractic perspective, we go through an initial assessment, we take x-rays if needed, and then we get on a report of findings and do the adjustment. How do you do that with animals? How does that go?
So with animals, we'd be talking to vets just to see if there is any imaging or anything that we need. But a lot of it is, the majority of what I do is based on touch and feel of how the animal is moving and functioning, really, and also looking at biomechanics, so how they're walking, how they're running, or anything like that. With dogs, with horses, you'd see them doing lots of different movements.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Cool. And then how long, when you do see an animal, how long does the adjustment take? Like how long are the treatment sessions?
Yeah, the adjustment itself will be around 10 minutes.
Oh, so it's very quick.
So yeah, it really doesn't take long because the adjustment is very fast. You don't need to adjust and adjust again.
Yes.
When the adjustment's done, the adjustment's done.
And is it one of those where you can see an effect quite quickly with animals?
With animals, it's actually much faster than in humans, because they don't really suffer from things like poor posture.
Yeah, exactly.
So they utilise the movement, they use the movement from the adjustment very, very quickly.
Yeah.
So really, we see a really fast response with animals, which is great.
That is amazing. So with the training that went with it, how long does that take? Like, how did you go about it? What was the process behind it?
So to be able to adjust animals, you have to train in the humans first.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 5 years,
yeah.
And then you do a year extra qualification on top of that.
Okay, excellent.
In a specialist veterinary chiropractic school.
It's amazing. It just makes me so happy. So just some strange questions. So I know that, what animals can you adjust? Is it all of them, or are you specialised in a certain field?
So I specialise in horses and dogs,
mm-hmm.
But you can adjust anything with a spine. So as long as it has a spine and nervous system, you can adjust it. You just have to use slightly different techniques
mm-hmm.
For different breeds of animal. But yeah, you can adjust anything.
So what is the strangest animal that you've adjusted?
So it's actually a hamster, and you adjust it with a cotton bud, an ear cotton bud.
So it's so light then.
Yeah.
You have to be so specific.
Yeah.
So is there anything else that you'd like people to know about animal chiropractic? Anything that we haven't really discussed, or something that you just want to let people know?
So really general wellness in animals. It's similar to our spine, like when we, a lot of chiropractic clients will choose to go into maintenance care to prevent issues from occurring. Similar to like going to the dentist, getting your teeth checked is the same in human adjustments. It can be exactly the same in animals, you know, preventing injuries from occurring before they do occur, and increasing your general function and well-being of your animal is really, really important as well. So,
I really love that aspect, wellness in animals. That's really cool. So thank you very much for your time today. I know you're very, very busy, but would you like to show us an adjustment, if that's okay?
Yes.
An animal adjustment?
Yes, of course. Perfect. So we're just going to check into Isla's neck here, making sure that all the vertebrae are moving here. Okay, and then we'll see how. So Isla's got a very flexible neck, but so Isla does lots of jumping activities, so she does always runs around like an absolute lunatic with lots of dogs, so she tends to get quite restricted into her lower back here. Good. So here we're just tractioning through the spine. So when we pull on the tail, it tractions through her whole spinal cord.
Thank you very much for joining us, and thank you, Dr. Edwards and Isla, for being on the show and showing us what veterinary chiropractic is all about. And we look forward to seeing you again soon. Look out for our next show.